Hey guys, welcome back to Play Desire Decorum, Book 2, Chapter 11. As you enter upon new territory, what will you discover? Hope I can discover a shield so I can shank Duke Richards. Tired dealing with him. Desire Decorum. Book 2, Chapter 11, A New Horizon. The morning of your departure for Bath. You and Briar are carefully folding and stowing your dress away in your trunk. You turn to her and loose a contented sigh. I do not relish the thought of being cooped up in the townhouse with Duke Richards. But I must admit, Briar, I'm rather excited to see Bath. I won't let the Duke ruin my chance to see the city. That's a spare, Daria. You just have to focus on all the marvelous splendors it has to offer. The famed Sydney Gardens, the magical healing waters, the glorious architecture. I've heard so much about it. I'm just happy you're going with me. I don't think I could survive without you. So I was accompanying you, Daria. Without you around, I could enjoy the splendors of Edgewater while my lady's maid's responsibilities. Briar, about that, you really... I'm joking, Daria, as if I will leave you alone with Duke Richards. You Chester, you had me worried for half a second. We're in this together no matter what, eh, besties? Oh, Brian, I knew you wouldn't leave. How I have thrown you in my carriage anyway. I'm gonna say this. Brian likes to push your arm. I would expect nothing less. I could never do Bath without you. You wrap each other in a tight embrace. When you leave Spar, you see her small face. She gazes out the window. If only they were joining us. All Bryce gazed out the window, see Mr. Woods and Mr. Mildcast mulling around the grounds. The east cat sighed a bird through the window and waved. I'm still a team, Mr. Woods. Turn back to Bart and see her waving back with a half-hearted effect. They're too kind to me. You deserve all of it. I can say that I'm practically abandoning them. I won't quite put it in those terms. I'm going to miss them both. Given how much time we have, I won't be able to say goodbye. There's so much to pack. The bird I know won't let something like packing get in the way of saying goodbye to the subject of her affections. I can't leave everything to you. That will hardly be fair. Though I do fear this time apart will only make things harder. Right gazed out the window once more, sighs her eyes flip between Mr. Mildcast and Mr. Woods. You think to yourself, perhaps I could give her a chance to say her goodbyes. Nope. Players bird to say farewell to Mr. Mildcast or Mr. Woods or both in these school scenes. Nope. I'm not doing it. Sorry. Perhaps it's best if you don't say goodbye, especially since you've yet to make up your mind. This is good help to cure your aching heart or steer in a more sure direction. Bright smells but doesn't quite reach your eyes. I guess closure could be overrated. All I wish is for them to remember me. As you and Briar took away the remainder of your dress, a familiar face enters your room. Your carriage is all ready to take you to Bath now. Are you not joining us? Duke Regis has forbidden it, seeing as it's his townhouse. I'm not to arrive at Bath until the way, and pays me that you'll be alone, but I do trust your strength and your judgment. Hey, Grandma, you must trust in me, but what will I do? I don't know what I'll do without you. Of course he's keeping you from me. I wish you were able to join. I'll need everyone on my side that I could get. I'm glad you see me as a resource again, Daria. Duke Regis paid due price for what he has done. I can hardly think of a consequence that will justly befit his actions. We both focus our efforts, something sure to give. I need you to promise me that this wedding will never come to pass. I will do everything I can. Hate to interrupt, but it looks as if everyone's waiting on us. Give your grandmother a meaningful look and then turn your heels and head outside to enter your carriage. Several days later. Carriage caravan finally reaches Bath. You open a door and take in a Duke's townhouse. That's more breathtaking than I imagined. Agree, but I'm also just happy to get out of that carriage. I present to you my home and bath in all its splendor. It's quite impressive enough to present itself, Your Grace. Of course you're here. This place is surprisingly beautiful, a waste of well lowly for a prison. I was expecting such high taste. Well, I'm no pauper. What did you expect? If you think this facade is grand, wait until you see the inside. Turn and mutter to Bart under your breath. Hopefully it's breath with secret passages as well. I found the Duke's townhouse here to be quite the place of refuge. What are you trying to say, Sir Gideon? I mean to say the lady should set any qualms she has aside, and simply enjoy her time of bath. Of course she'll enjoy her time here. That goes without saying. It'll be impossible for one to find a special in the house so grand. Both make excellent points. I think Briar and I shall put your word to the test, Duke. Starting now. Before Duke just can't get another word and you loop your arm through Briar's and scurry off to your room inside. Dad, I keep thinking I've seen the most grand bear one that comes one along. Wow, this is amazing. Like, oh my goodness. Wow. The colors. The only downside to this room is that it's in the Duke's townhouse. You and Briar flop down your bed. Briar rolls over to you and lowers her voice. I've been trying to find an opportunity to tell you something, but the Duke has been too close the past few days. Along our journey here, I've seen people with odd-looking pamphlets. What kind of pamphlets? I'm not sure. The people will always hide them whenever I try to get a closer look. My stomach turned to an absolute pit each time I saw it happen. And it only grew worse when I saw Sir Gideon handing one of them out. This cannot be good. What's going on? Whatever it is, Duke Rich is definitely involved. Darry, are we in over our heads here? No, we can handle this. If the last few months have proved anything that we could take and where the Duke throws our way, we can only hope that whatever he's involving himself in is enough to end this engagement. I'm sorry, come to this, Daria. You saw in class Briar's hand in yours. And now we're simply working with whispers and hunches. Whatever's going on this trip to Bath may finally let us figure it out. A few days later. You're in your room's fascinated to find no buns or your dress before a walk about Bath when Briar comes barreling in. Daria, Prince Hammy isn't it just great he's so... Briar, your thoughts are out tracing your tongue. What is happening? It's Prince Hammy, he's here. And Bath, I wonder if anyone else followed him as well. If only we could ever figure out who those others could be. But I know Prince Hammy will be in the Grand Pump Room if he wants to meet him. And here is a meeting place for only the most fashionable people of the Bath. And they serve magical healing water from the hot springs next door. I've only been in Bath by a few days and you're already arranging gossip network. That reminds me. Briar rushes over to your closet and pulls out a white dress with delicate lace sleeves and periwinkle ribbons. Briar, where did you find this? It was at the door this morning. No one knows who it's from, but it came with this. Briar hands you carefully folded layer with a delicate fleur de lis stamp on one side. Do you really not read this letter? I would never tell very personally like that. The very thought. Briar. Okay, fine. You know me too well. It's from Mr. Chambers. Mr. Chambers? Dear Lady Daria, I could hardly contain my excitement when I heard you traveling to Bath. Growing up, all my favorite summers were spent gallivanting around the city, exploring all the wonders it has to offer. It's my greatest and albeit slightly selfish wish for you to enjoy your time here as I so enjoy mine. Those hopes I sent out for a dress for you to make your debut in. I pray our paths cross in this glorious city so that I may see it through your eyes for the first time again. Sincerely, Mr. Chambers. He is so nice. If only the people were filled with people like Mr. Chambers. Look at Mr. Chambers. Look at this dress. It's positively divine. Prince Hammy is aware you're in Bath. There's no doubt that Miss Parsonells has come to find you. She'll absolutely swoon to see something so becoming. Hold the dress up to yourself in the mirror and twirl the skirt around. Let me see it. I truly do look as much as a princess as I feel. Wear pristine pearls and press at the Grand Pump Room and for a chance to improve your relationships. It's cute, but no. It was more than kind Miss Chambers sent out for the dress, but I cannot keep Prince Hammy waiting. It's too much, Star. I'm sure Miss Chambers will understand, though. Try one last time in the mirror before rushing downstairs. I'm ready to explore Bath. You're more than ready. Scurry as quickly as you can down the stairs, but voices coming from the parlor stop you. Your Grace, I will recommend you do not bite the hand which feeds you. How can you think that will help us with the Prince Regent? Your logic is muddied by your daftness. Level squirrel. The Prince Regent? I have no idea. Anybody is an enemy to me. uh. Mm, there must be. There may be blood, but I doubt. Your thoughts enter as you hear DeGritter stomping out of the parlor. Oh my goodness. Time to leave. You tilt over, then slink out the front door as noiselessly as you can. After a short while, you reach the grand pump room. You marvel at its beauty as you walk inside and quickly spot a few familiar faces. Mr. Chambers, Mr. Convey, and Viscount Wesley. Whatever are y'all doing in the bath? I do not call such it doing any math. The lady would like to know of our business in Bath, my lord. Where else would we be at this time? It's a season for Bath. Mr. Chambers, if we weren't friends, I'd say you were following me. Why would you say that? Whatever does one do in pump room? Experience the wonders and glory of the architecture and the magical healing powers of the mineral waters. Argos, so that is what most people find themselves doing here. Drinking beer? No, it's the water they're here for. You lean in close to whisper to him. Perhaps these magical waters could cure Viscount Wesley's hearing. If only we were that lucky. It may be hard of hearing, but even I know what others are whispering. Our apologies, Viscount Wesley. We should carry on with our conversation at a louder volume. I am about to make myself a proud groom. Thank you for remembering. Miss Chambers patted Viscount Wesley on the back and turned to you once more. The design here is stunning, is it not? It is indeed. Miss Tommy shouts to your group as he bounds over, weaving his way through small gauze circles to you, followed by Mr. Harper and Miss Parsons. Hey, the gang's all here. Y'all here. Of course, my lady. We can't let Prince Sammy have all the fun in Bath. Annabelle, you can't believe how much I miss you. How are you standing? My heart has never longed for another as deeply as it has longed for you in our time apart. You throw your arms around Miss Parsons, wrap her in a tight hug, keeping her injury in mind. I've never been so glad to see someone. After a few fleeting seconds, you entangle yourself in Miss Parsons' embrace. What do you think of the grand pump room? Your eyes sweep around the room as you take in every detail. It's alright. It is even more marvelous than I could dream. Please tell me there's more to this place than standing gossiping. So this is why it's called Bath. No, I understand why. Oops, I didn't mean to click. I legit meant to click the second one. Whoops. The grand pump room is so, well, grand. It brings me so much joy to see it through your eyes. I watch you take everything inside yourself. It truly is so good to see you all here, especially here. Yes, though sadly it's not historically the best place to catch up. There's certainly someone or two would like to snatch up, Prince Lamide. Did you not just mention you're soon to be a groom? Let's talk somewhere away from prying eyes and ears. I believe I could be of service in that regard. Miss Wesley, have you seen the Roman baths just around the corner from me? Come, you, myself, and Miss Conaby will take a turn. What mastermind did she spurn? Probably all of them, wherever she is. Chambers leads Miss Conaby and Viscount Wesley away from your group and out of the grand pump room. Lady Dara, we're here to help you find a way out of your engagement and out of the Duke's home. I feel right knowing you're trapped into living under the same roof. Anything in need of us will be sent brow or right, no matter the time. What have I done to earn such kind of loyal companions? It's awful enough that I'm captive here. You ought to save yourself. You've done everything and nothing. How do you mean? Your heart is true and it shows in your actions. Kindness always draws loyalty close. You make me almost forget all about Duke Richards. Which reminds me, I heard he mentioned the Prince Regent to Sir Gideon earlier today. Whatever could he be doing with the Prince Regent? He is a loyal blood, but I don't think that would be any reason for them to interact. As he was staring in the mirror, pretending to be the prince to bolster his ego, your group stifles a round of giggles. Miss Harper and I need to be out to meet my sisters for tea, but I'm expecting around a new theories upon our next meeting. Perhaps I'd like to hear one that involves Sir Gideon Duke Richards pretending to be the Prince Regent and Queen Charlotte. Miss Parsons playfully pushed Mr. Harper's arm. You and Prince Sammy bid them for her and take a turn about the room. Seeing you smile amongst your circumstances is inspirational, my lady. I figure it's better to spend my time taking pleasure in Bath rather than bemoaning it. Hey there, I know you're a tight watch on you at the moment, but I would be remiss if I didn't ask. What is it? I've been hard pressed to find someone to join me on an adventure to the Sydney Gardens Canal. It's all I've been looking forward to since arriving back, but I'm not sure to enjoy it. I can't imagine Prince Henry, the world traveler, needs a person to accompany him everywhere. It's true, but here the Sydney Gardens is a place unlike any other, and not something to experience alone. It sounds as though you're in the market for a venture partner. I cannot think of anyone I'd rather see it with. We could stroll around, forget all about Duke Ridge, and perhaps even take a ride in a skiff. That does sound quite nice. Will you come with me, Ladar? Tour back by oneself would be too lonesome. Is the Sydney Gardens Canal with Prince Hammy for a chance to explore Bath, spend some time alone? Nope. Nah, that ain't doing it. I thank you for your offer, but I'm quite keen on continuing my own tour through Bath. I think there's much to be gleaned from a venturing out alone and getting a new perspective. Hey, Dar, always so wise. Perhaps I will journey to Sydney Gardens alone then. I look forward to hearing about your adventures later. Miss Hammy bows curtly and leaves you both to explore the streets of Bath. You're strolling along the streets of Bath in the later light of the day, when suddenly you hear someone calling your name above the din of the surrounding carriages. Lady Doria. Whoever could that? Mrs. Sinclair. Lady Doria. He runs towards you, but in his haste he forgets his surroundings and almost collides with the carriage. Oh. Be careful. Sinclair stumbles backwards and makes his way to you again in a more prudent manner this time. Good evening, my lady. Sinclair, it's not so fun to be on the other end, is it? Will I ever be able to live that down? Nope. Not until the day you die or one of us gets run over by a carriage. I wasn't sure when or where I'll be able to see you again. Later, I do hope I've shown you that I'm a man of dependency, if nothing else. And that is to say, should you want me, I shall be there. Should you need anything of me, I shall give it. For as long as you are in Bath and as long as your engagement stands, I'm your aid. Your chivalry is unmatched, Mrs. Sinclair. I don't consider it such. I simply must do what I think it is. In this case, that's free in view of this engagement. The wedding, everything's moving so quickly. I wish I was engaged to Miss Parsons. Yes. Were that true, I'll be wrapped with joy planning our wedding, rather dreading every moment of it. I should like to see you engaged to anyone but Duke Richards. Perhaps I can help you slow things down or steer you towards one of my favorite places in Bath. Do go on, Mrs. Ziegler. I know of a manor not far from here where the two of us could watch sunset together. I guarantee it's the most beautiful thing you will ever see in England. And you know I'm a man, my word. Mr. Clare, I do not think I've ever heard of more tempting. Then won't you indulge me, Lady Daria? Pay exclusive scene to visit a manor at sunset, spend some time alone, Mr. Clare. Nope. I'm rejecting all of you. That sunset does look nice, though. Though it does sound nice, I had quite the long day. I'm ready to return to my rooms. Well, I have a lot to show you, but I completely understand. The least I could do is escort you back to the Duke's townhouse. The very least. As the sun dips below the horizon, you walk arm in arm with Mrs. Sinclair, but after a short distance, he halts. Something the matter? We're coming upon Duke Richard's house. I want to be cognizant of where I'm dropping you off. Always so logical, so forward-thinking. Mr. Clare, I don't want you to get hurt, Duke Richard seizes. Let's show the Duke he can't control me even now. I honestly don't give a. I love the way your mind works. Two of you continue to walk arm in arm until you reach the steps of the Duke's townhouse. I'll be wishing you extra strength in these next few weeks. We will all work together to get you out of this situation. I know you will. You smell Mr. Clare to slip inside the door of the townhouse. Start to creep down the hallway, but you overhear Duke Richards and Sir Gideon's voices coming from the study. Stand close to peer through the keyhole. You cannot tell me that the Prince Regent's doing that any differently. Your Grace, he has the support of the nobility is easier for him. I have their support. All things considered, it would behoove us to delay our plans by a few days' time. We don't have time. We must take down the Prince Regent now. The Duke wants to take down the Prince Regent? You shake your weight and the floorboard creeps beneath you. Duke and Sir Gideon stop pacing and lower their voices. Cannot risk discussing anything further here. It's too sensitive. Then what shall we do brief? We'll discuss it tomorrow at the Great Bath. Let the others know that seems to be all you're good for. Others? If he's going at this, so shall I. Duke Richards, prepare to feel my wrath. Next time I Desire Decorum, will you be able to afford a Deuce plans or will you be caught in the tracks? I don't know. We gonna see. We gonna see. So anyways, I'll see you guys next for the next chapter of Desire Decorum. So see you then. Bye bye.